Not that I will care. So, what happens now? That's the interesting part. Ah, it's... okay, the reactor.
What's this? Scanning. That bizarre thing that appeared after you defeated the Demon Lord.
Well, that should be the great spirit of spite, right?
I've scanned it, but I'm still not sure what it is. But I never could understand human emotions, so I assume it's the great spirit of spite. Looks like the quest is going well.
Go to Shinjuku. Oh yeah, we're supposed to meet Isabeau in the cafe in Shinjuku.
Thank goodness. I was growing worried when I found myself unable to reach you. The preparations are ready on my end. The commander is leading everyone down to Tokyo. They'll make their arrival in Shinjuku presently. Shall I see you there?
Ah, and... okay. Okay, we have to go back. Just gotta sludge through these demons. Or trudge through, I mean. So I will see you there in a bit.
Burroughs.
But yeah, this will be interesting, because I don't know what happens when we will get there. If there's still anything left of the game. It didn't really feel like the... I'll talk about this later. I'm actually gonna make a stopover at Avocado to heal up again, and then we'll head to Shinjuku.
We're here. What? Oh?
Okay, now I know that there's some DLC that you can buy, which I think it's supposed to be like stuff that you can actually do when you're close to the end of the game. I think 2 of them are fighting against the angels again. Or wait, we don't actually fight the angels, do we? I can't remember. But anyway, so you can fight against the angels and also this... it's like a demon that comes to blasted Tokyo after you defeat Apollo. So you're asked to come back to that place and once again reach the place where Apollo used to be, and then there you will fight against the Ancient One. Apparently some kind of being which is supposed to... that's all I'm gonna say. I don't really feel like doing the Fiend fights because it's such a low... No, I don't want to do it. So many demons. This would not be the kind of game that I will be 100% finish. That I would not completely finish up. Frankly, I just want to play something new. But since we're so close to the game, it's to the end of the game. I'm getting this like
Burrows.
What do you call it? It's like a energy spurt to keep going. Let's head inside.
It's you.
Oh, it's Hope.
You become quite gallant in our short time apart. Go on inside. Everyone is waiting for you there.
Ah, the man of the hour. This must be a sign from God as well.
Didn't you decide you'd stop saying that from now on, Mr. Hugo?
That certainly was a lengthy trip. I would never have completed it had I been short one leg instead.
Welcome back. I take it you collected the Great Spirit of Spite without mishap? Burrows told me of your success. I had Director Hugo and the Commander appeal to the public, so my own task has been fulfilled as well.
Isabeau told us that the bedrock covering Tokyo is going to be removed. I never thought that would even be possible.
The legends make Tokyo out to be a fell place, but this is not so bad. Perhaps it's only in my imagination, but this doesn't feel like the first time I've been here.
This entire city is a mystic relic. We shall make great strides in our research.
Those mystic relics are common knowledge for us Tokyo folks, you know. If you want to stay a scholar, you better start boning up on stuff like your life depends on it.
Then I shall begin by researching wine.
You seem to have quite an enthusiasm for the subject, Mr. Hugo.
Yeah.
Very well. I'll treat you to a bottle of my precious Romanée.
Tokyo is a treasure house of alcoholic relics as
Sorry
well.
about the
I would love
weird
to
noises.
partake of them.
How many years has it been since we drank without worrying what the future holds?
Here, I'll work up some appetizers for the drinks. Don't mind me helping myself to what I can find in the shop.
This is different from the atmosphere I scanned in the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado or in Tokyo. Anyway, congratulations on completing the quest.
Returning to normal. Oof, that experience.
think that everyone will get along splendidly, don't you? But we should be going. We have an appointment with Masakato to keep.
I guess we have to go back to Ginza.
Well done in accomplishing this feat.
Oh.
By your actions, man has wrested back their own world. But keep this always in mind. Man is a creature that repeats its mistakes. A day will come again that we must fight. This is but a brief farewell until then. Now, bring the great spirit of goodwill and the great spirit of spite to me.
He is gone. Now the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado and Tokyo will become one. Look!
Everyone came back. I'm so happy.
My dear human, I am revived. It is all due to your efforts in granting hope to everyone. Tokyo will be restored to its former splendor. See, it begins. Thanks.
Is that it? Whew. Well, so that was the neutral ending to Shin Megami Tensei IV. Oh, yeah, what can I say? I wasn't actually quite mentally prepared for this, but I think it was an enjoyable conclusion to it. I kind of thought that there would be more, but I think there's some of this. I think there's like some closure if you play some of the DLC. I think I'm actually gonna take a break from the game and maybe play the DLC a bit later. But yeah, I think it was a good conclusion to the story, at least. I wasn't really content with what I could expect from, like, we did get a hum of what would happen if you would go for either the chaos or the law route, and I just felt like I didn't want to go for either of them, so I tried to get the neutral ending, and just it just happened to be that I could either choose between it and the law route when it came down to it. And I think I would have preferred how it went with the neutral route. Also, I was, yeah. But you know, either way, I would have been fine with how things would have went. I will have to say though that the beginning of the game it definitely feels a bit difficult because you are so weak and you barely have any demons and you have to recruit them and so on and so on. But you know, once you get the hang of it and things return to like you start to become stronger just by recruiting more demons and all that. It really feels like the game becomes kind of easy. It's a bit on the easy side. It feels like what Atlas did here was to they tried to like pull in new players of SMT, and as a result, the game is definitely easier than I thought it would be. Like the final fights against both Merkaba and Lucifer were both too easy. I think if you want the challenge, you have to play through some of the DLC at the end, because that will unlock. because those will be like extra bosses and such. But yeah, it's always been like this when it comes to the Mega 10 games. Like, it's always the secret bosses. Well, this is nothing new when it comes to RPGs. It's kind of like comparing Sephiroth as the end boss of Final Fantasy VII compared to the more difficult weapons that you can fight. Kind of like that. With New Game Plus, data from your last playthrough will be carried over as you play from the beginning again. You will also be able to select the Expert difficulty mode. Carrying over the clear data from New Game Plus. The compendium, analysis info, play log, allowed fusions. All levels of the Burroughs app skill expansion and demon skill are also passed on. Other data is carried over at the player's choice. Choosing reincarnation restart allows you to carry over your level, app points, Maka, equipment and items. New life start will cause you to carry over nothing besides what is carried over automatically. Wait, what? Reincarnation restart. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Because the recording is actually fine right now, so we can actually override it. Okay. So that was the end of the game. So what will happen now is that I will start the playthrough for Devil Summoner Soul Hackers in a while. Actually, just let me take a look at the... let me turn on the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna take a look at the DLC. But yeah, overall, even though the game is a little bit easy as you progress through the game, I think it was enjoyable. I thought it was kind of... Oh, I have to update. Seriously? Okay. Okay, we'll have to check that out some other time then. Did I turn it off? No? Oh, come on. It's a bit... okay. Yeah, it's a bit finicky to turn off the Wi-Fi on this one. But yeah, overall I thought it was an enjoyable game. I liked the gameplay. Perhaps the... God, what it's called? What do you call it? Smirking. Yeah, the smirk system was a little bit lame because it could snowball you so hard, or in the other direction. But you know, if you, yeah, just looking at the big picture, I thought it was an enjoyable game. It's perhaps not the best Mega 10 game I've ever played, but you know, it's all good. I'm not very demanding. I wouldn't want to play this game again, but I do look forward to play through Apocalypse at some point. But yeah, so we will start the playthrough for Soul Hackers shortly. And there's some other stuff that I need to figure out for the coming future. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely a game worth playing if you oh, I don't know. Would Persona users even like this game? I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the game when you played it. Since I've only experienced the neutral route, I can't really comment on the other routes or the endings, but I thought it was an okay ending. Yeah, I don't really feel like I can go into. I feel like I can't really describe it how I feel. Like if I say something during a playthrough, sometimes I can feel like I think about the game some time later, and I feel like I have more things to say afterwards. But it's like I never really. There's not really much else to add, but I feel like sometimes I could be saying more. But right now I can't even say if it would be more useful. But I think it was a game worth playing at least. It wasn't bad. Maybe I should just get used to the fact that future SMT titles aren't necessarily going to be that difficult. Maybe that's the thing. But yeah, so let's cut off the recording, and I hope to see you next time as we play through Soul Hackers. We will be playing through Devil Survivor after Soul Hackers, and I will fit in Persona 5 somewhere in between that, or something like that. I don't know. Plans can change sometimes, depending on my situation. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and hope to see you around.